photoelectric effect. Hertz observations. The phenomenon of photoelectric emission was discovered in 1887 by Heinrich Hertz, 1857 to 1894. Photoelectric emission is a process during which electrons are ejected from a metal surface by electromagnetic radiation. After gaining sufficient energy from the incident light, the electrons escape from the surface of the metal into the surrounding space. Hallwalk's and Leonard's observations. Leonard, 1862 to 1947, observed that when ultraviolet radiations were allowed to fall on the emitter plate kept inside an evacuated glass tube, current flows in the circuit. As soon as the ultraviolet radiations were stopped, the current flow also stopped. These observations indicate that when ultraviolet radiations fall on the emitter plate C, electrons are ejected from it. These electrons are attracted towards the positive collector plate A by the electric field. They further studied how this photocurrent changed with collector plate potential and with frequency and intensity of incident light. When they connected a negatively charged zinc plate to an electroscope, they found that the zinc plate lost its charge when it was illuminated by ultraviolet light. Further, the uncharged zinc plate became positively charged when it was irradiated by ultraviolet light. From these observations, he concluded that negatively charged particles were emitted from the zinc plate under the action of ultraviolet light. If you illuminate a metallic surface with electromagnetic radiation, that is, above a threshold frequency, which is unique to the type of surface and material, the photons are absorbed and electrons are emitted from the surface. Light with frequencies below a certain cutoff value, called the threshold frequency, would not eject photoelectrons from the metal surface, no matter how bright the source. It was found that certain metals like zinc, cadmium, magnesium, etc. responded only to ultraviolet light and other higher frequency radiations. However, some alkali metals such as lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium, and rubidium were sensitive even to visible light.